Hi, I'm Nancy Valentine Smith, and I am a medicine woman of the earth and of the stars. Lately, we have been going through a very big transmutation process. Everything that we go through in our shifting, our clearing and healing goes through the lower energy centers, the base, sacral, and solar plexus. An aspect of our transmutation at the moment is through the solar plexus. We are shifting big amounts of a consciousness that sits in the solar plexus, and that is the energy of struggle, the many aspects of struggle. This energy has many stories, many beliefs attached to it, and many programs that come from different aspects of our being, our journey, our life. And this is what's being stirred up to be brought up to the surface and then to be released. And so at the moment, the energies are intense. Feelings of overwhelm in the body and in the mind can occur because the solar plexus has this connection and relationship with the head centers, with the mind. And so that is also in the process of shifting. So the energies are quite intense and we are feeling this. And some are feeling it in ways like extreme tiredness. And that is because our physical body is going through an acceleration of transmutation, of this massive spiritual shift. Now, this massive spiritual shift at this time predominantly is happening through the solar plexus. The solar plexus holds our consciousness, our perceptions about ourself and reality in relationship to our worth, our self-worth. So for a long time, our beliefs, our perception, our energy around our self-worth has been in a place, has had a foundation around struggle. This is shifting. That's why we're feeling it so strongly at the moment. Because the solar plexus is that energy center that is very expansive, that is vast in many dimensions, in many realms. It is the energy center that we start having strong links, strong pathways to the star realm. And it also connects us in a different way to the earth realms. So it is this energy center that starts taking us out of the three-dimensional and the fourth-dimensional consciousness. But for eons in our journey and the journey of the planet, the collective, the energy that's held in the solar plexus has been the foundational energy of struggle, of suffering. So our perception, our witnessing, which is activated in the head centers, in our mind, has perceived, has witnessed the reality of all, of ourselves, of the earth, in the collective, from that foundation in the solar plexus of struggle, of suffering, of disempowerment. So at the moment, that's why it's intense, we are undoing that. We are clearing that out. We are dislodging that. So our body physical is going through a very complex release. In this transmutation processes that we are in, a lot of the movement and clearing and healing is occurring in those lower energy centers, the base, the sacral, and solar plexus. And there will be different times where one of those energy centers will be highly active in releasing a layer or a belief or program. So at this time, for many, it is the solar plexus. When we reach that space of the solar plexus and we start clearing out the archives in the solar plexus, it does heighten the energies that are moving through us. Because of the many shifts and healing that is occurring within us, part of the intensity is because it is being activated through our fascia. And the reason why is that through our fascia, we are also clearing many aspects of this old consciousness through the many timelines of our being, the many timelines of our lineage, the many timelines of our genetics. So there is ancestral transmutations that is occurring through the fascia. Because of this, when this is occurring through the fascia, it is triggering certain points in our nerves, our nervous system, which can create feelings of heightened energies that can be intense, overwhelming, and very uncomfortable, because we have multiple activities of transmutation occurring. Please recognize and know this, that you are in a very deep, sacred initiation. I know that the energies are very intense and can sometimes cause overwhelm and confusion, especially at the moment, because this is one of the energies that can occur, is that overwhelm and confusion because of the connection with the head centers. The solar plexus has this collaboration with our mind. The past historical data that's held in the solar plexus is being cleared out at the moment, a level of it. Because of this, we are feeling the energies in such a strong way, because the foundation of it that we express unknowingly in our life is the energy of struggle. So we also perceive, we also witness ourselves at times in that place and energy of struggle. And that's because of the experiences, the traumas, the events, the journey of our being. That also is about the journey, the stories of our genetics. This is held in the solar plexus under the energy of struggle. So that is being, an aspect of that is being cleared out. So that means, because of the collaboration with the mind, with our ego, that our mind has to change, because those beliefs and programs are being dislodged, cleared. They are shifting. So our mind has to change its perception, because the foundation, the messages it gets from the solar plexus is being dismantled, is being cleared. And that's why we might be feeling overwhelmed in our thoughts all over the place. It's important to find ways to ground. And some of the ways you can ground is in nature. Taking your shoes off, grounding on the grass with your feet. Spending 5, 10, 15 minutes daily in stillness, connecting with your body, relaxing your body, just connecting through focus and intent to relax the muscles in your body, to relax your belly, your shoulders. Listening to yourself, to the voice within you that speaks of feeling good, listening to those messages and energies that you are safe, that you've got this, that you are moving through a time of great transformation. The solar plexus is a powerful energy center. It takes a lot of the programs in the base and sacral, and it starts sorting those energies and transmuting it from a place of empowerment. The solar plexus is the energy center. It is the platform where we start taking very big, major leaps in our consciousness, in our awareness, and in our remembering. These lower energy centers love the process and us remembering to breathe. It really assists in what we are going through. Conscious breathing. Remembering to breathe, not holding on to our breath. Because when we go into that space, we are assisting through a gentle support, the undoing, the dislodging and the transmutation of our old consciousness. The solar plexus has many realms and dimensions to it. At this time, some of the things that you are going through, feeling, experiencing, is the clearing from the solar plexus. Now, the solar plexus also has very strong links to the collective consciousness. This is also happening in the collective. So there will be many around you that will be going through this process according to them and where they are at in their awareness. We're all going through this. So it's really important to have boundaries, energetic boundaries, not from a place of judgment, but from a place of spiritual, energetic hygiene, and a space and a place actually that is based in non-judgment. Because by having boundaries and discernment, which is one of the key notes of the solar plexus, you will find that you are grounding and centering in your own beingness. Because the solar plexus realm is the realm that starts taking us out of that collective conditioning of disempowerment, of staying small, of duty and obligation, which is connected to struggle. Now that collective consciousness of the wounded aspects of the solar plexus, that collective consciousness is known as suffering. All this at the moment is in high transmutation. And as we go through this process, the scars we hold within us will start healing. And those scars will become sacred scars, where the light of the divine will move through and assist in many ways the unified light consciousness of source for all beings. This is the power of the solar plexus realm. We, at the moment, are in a time, are in a place where we are starting to shift truly aspects of the solar plexus in survival consciousness. So the program in the solar plexus, the survival program in the solar plexus is the program of struggle. That's what we're shifting. That's what we are transmuting. That's what we are feeling through our fascia, through our body at this time, the dislodging of this. Thank you for joining me in this talk today. I've had to take a small break. It's been very intense and I've had to go and do some very deep work on my solar plexus, as a lot has been coming up and I've had to work very strongly and deeply in the energies and my programs that have been presented to me in the last week. Yes, it's been intense, but it's great to be back and it's great to share this knowledge with you. Thank you again, and I'll connect very soon.